homeschooling mom, and I love sharing all that I learn along the way. And in this video, I will be sharing a little project that I'm doing with my little princess. But before I show you, I do want to say that it is a handicraft. So for this Christmas season, I wanted to do a little embroidery project. Something that I've been wanting to learn for a long time, and I wanted to do that with her. So I am a beginner myself. I don't know how to embroider. I'm learning. So I know that our first project is not going to be perfect, but I do know it's going to be cute, and that it's going to be so special throughout the years to look back on this time, and that we are going to create memories by learning together. Handicrafts are so helpful for little ones, and I will be talking a little bit about the benefits of doing handicrafts. Actually very good for their learning process. They get to exercise their fine motor skills. They can also learn math concepts by having to measure or estimate, or there are different ways that they can practice those math concepts as well. And they will also learn perseverance, which is also very important. And of course, creativity and the satisfaction of creating something themselves and seeing that final product. And one of the most important things for me as a mom is that we will be bonding and creating beautiful memories together. So those are the benefits of handicrafts, and I am so excited. There are so many things I want to do with my little princess. So we're starting out with embroidery, but there are many different handicrafts. It can be woodworking, sewing, cooking, baking. Those life skills also count. And so there are just so many things that you can learn together with your little one. So our project is looking like this. We just started this morning, so it's not completed, but I want to show you. So we are not going to be getting fancy with the stitches. It's just going to be like a line stitch, which is basically going to outline the picture. And what I did for the picture is that I went online and I looked for a coloring page that was quite simple in the design, that it wasn't too complex, and that I could actually outline easily, and that we would be able to embroider easily. And so because our printer was not working this morning, so I basically just traced it from the screen. So first I traced it onto paper, and then I put it under the fabric and I outlined it with a pencil on the fabric, and that is how we got the design on the hoop. So in a little bit, I'm going to be showing you just like those first few steps. I'm not an expert, so I'm just going to show you the essentials in case you want to do that with your little ones. But nothing fancy. Like I said, we're just learning, and we're beginners, and so we don't know a lot of those fancy stitches or anything like that. But that is what we will be doing. So now I'll be showing you just the first steps in case you want to try this with your little one. I'm not an expert, so I'm just doing this in the easiest way possible. So if you are an expert, please don't judge me. This is just to create something that I know is not going to be perfect, and I am doing this with my little one, so we are doing a very simple project. So first you need a pattern. So what I did is that I went online and looked for a coloring page that had simple lines and that I thought would be easy to embroider. So I couldn't print it out just because my printer was not working this morning, but this is just the basic outline. So then I placed the fabric on top of the picture. with a pencil, I traced over it. So once you are done tracing, then you're gonna place your fabric in the hoop. And to do that, you just unscrew. So then you put this hoop on the bottom. So you unscrew this part of the hoop. And you place it on top. Once it's in place, then you can screw it back on. So now you're ready to embroider. So what I didn't know is that embroidery thread comes in strands, and so you can use as many as you'd like. You can use them. It has 6 strands, so you can use the whole thing, or you can actually just use as many as you want. So I'm using 3 strands. So when you are working with little ones, it's good that we get them started because we don't want them to get frustrated. So this part, threading the needle, I'm gonna help her with that. Okay, so it's the same way as when you sew. You just thread the needle and then you make a little knot. So this is the one that we already started this morning. So when you start doing embroidery with your little ones, it's good that you explain to them that it is kind of like drawing, but instead of paper, we're using fabric, which is what their clothes is made of. And instead of colors or pencils, we're using thread. And so then you can guide them along, and you explain to them that we always start from the bottom. And so you kind of had to find your spot. And this is a simple, and this is simple stitching. It's just in a line, so it's not hard at all. So this is how we embroider together. I do hold her hand to make sure that she doesn't poke herself. But I basically let her hold the needle, and I just basically help her. So I always tell her to hold the needle from the bottom. So from the bottom part, it gives her a better hold. And then once it goes through, she comes back and pulls it from the top. And then she holds it again from the bottom part and pushes it in. It's okay. She pushes it in like this. So that is it for today's video. I am so excited about all the activities that I will be doing with my little girl this Christmas season. Like I said in the previous video, I don't have a long list of things to do with her, but the things that I do with her, I just want them to be so meaningful, to be memorable, and just a beautiful experience for both of us. So that is what we are doing. I hope that this video was helpful, And I want to thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I will be seeing you next time.